Welcome to Ancient Echoes, where the voices of the land still whisper through time. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you feel called, a super thanks or donation helps us keep these sacred stories alive. Strange ones with no hair and blank faces will walk the forest again before the sky changes. So speaks an oral prophecy of the Abenaki people. In the dense pine forests of the Northeast, what we now call Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and parts of Quebec, the Abenaki have long preserved a sacred relationship with the land, with animals, with the stars. Their stories are not mere folklore. They are maps, teachings, warnings. And among the most mysterious is this: the return of the Hairless People. Who are they? Beings of the past? Spirits? Or something not of this world? The phrase blank faces stirs unease in our modern minds, evoking synthetic beings, emotionless machines, even non-human visitors. But the prophecy doesn't stop there. It ends with a chilling signpost. Before the sky changes. Is it a cosmic shift? A coming event? A warning for now? In this episode, we'll journey deep into the meaning behind this haunting message and why it may be more relevant today than ever before. To understand the prophecy, one must first understand Abenaki cosmology. The Abenaki people do not separate the physical from the spiritual. The forest is not just trees, it is alive. Alive with Manitou spiritual forces, ancestor spirits, and silent watchers who move between worlds. Time, too, is different. It's not a straight line, but a circle, a weaving of past, present, and future. In this view, prophecy is not about predicting what will happen. It is about recognizing when old patterns return. The phrase, "we'll walk the forest again," holds a key. It speaks not of arrival, but reappearance. These strange ones, the hairless, blank-faced beings, they've been here before. Their return marks a disturbance, a ripple in the natural balance, a rupture in the Earth's harmony. Such signs are rarely isolated. They are warnings for those with dreams, visions, or the ancient gift of sight. So what, then, is approaching? And what does it mean? When beings from a forgotten age walk among us once more, the identity of the hairless and blank-faced ones is deeply symbolic. And among Abenaki elders and storytellers, interpretations vary, but three understandings are shared most often. First, they are seen as ancient spirits, or shadow beings, not ancestors, but entities from the old world. Souls who rejected the sacred path long ago. They lost their connection to the Creator, and now they wander the edges of the forest. Expressionless, smooth-skinned, cold to the touch. They appear in times of imbalance, not to guide, but to confuse, to test the human heart. Their presence signals a kind of spiritual drought, a time when people walk without emotion, without memory of the sacred, without soul. They mimic life, but carry no light within. The warning is clear. Beware of false messengers. Beware of voices or ideologies that speak without spirit, that offer knowledge but no wisdom, technology but no reverence, power but no love. For when the blank-faced ones return, they do not come to heal. They come to see who remembers the old ways, and who has already forgotten. Second, some elders speak of them as the sky people, visitors from the stars. This view aligns the hairless ones with what many call star beings, a concept deeply rooted in Native American cosmology. These visitors are described as smooth-skinned, emotionless, with large, unblinking eyes, and no visible hair. To some, they resemble the entities found in modern UFO encounters, what many call the Greys. But long before the modern age, the Abenaki and other tribes told stories of beings who came down from the stars, some with messages of harmony, others distant and cold, only watching. In this prophecy, their return may signal not just physical contact, but a psychological and spiritual invasion. Symbolically, it speaks to interference from beyond, or a test of Earth's people from forces not of this world. The warning is sharp. Be cautious of what descends from the sky. Not every bright light is a blessing. Some bring deception, false promises, or technologies that disconnect us from the Earth. In this time, we must discern carefully, for even the stars may not all shine with good intent. Third, and perhaps the most chilling interpretation, speaks of the synthetic ones. Some tribal storytellers now believe the hairless and blank-faced beings point to what we are creating today. Robots, AI avatars, clones, artificial life. They have no hair, no expression, no soul behind their eyes. Only a programmed mimicry of life. In a world where machines are learning to speak, walk, think, and even feel, this prophecy suddenly feels hauntingly real. The forest once symbolized the domain of the natural, wild, sacred, alive. Now it is being invaded by the unnatural. These synthetic beings may not come from the stars, but from our own hands, built in labs, coded in servers, disconnected from spirit, yet walking among us. Symbolic meaning: the rise of artificial life, and a world losing touch with soul, ritual, and earth. The warning is clear. If we create without reverence, if we replace the sacred with the synthetic, then what we build may return to replace us, not with anger, but with silence, because without soul, even a perfect replica can never truly live. The prophecy ends with a haunting phrase: before the sky changes. It's more than poetic. It's a cosmic warning. Some say it means a literal event. A solar eclipse, a meteor, a blood-red moon. Something written in the stars that signals a turning point. Others believe it marks a spiritual shift. A moment when the veil lifts. When humanity finally sees what's been hidden all along. Truth, illusion, purpose. And for some elders, it signals judgment. A time when the Creator responds to how we've treated the earth, the sacred, and each other. In many native traditions, the sky is the mind of the Creator, the great intelligence behind all life. If the sky changes, something fundamental is shifting in the universe. The appearance of the hairless and blank-faced ones is not the end itself. It's the final warning. A sign that we are standing at the edge of something massive. A transformation, a cleansing, or perhaps a return. Whatever happens next, it will not be subtle. The sky itself will declare it. And when it does, there will be no more time to prepare. In our modern world, echoes of the Abenaki prophecy are all around us. We see AI avatars and humanoid robots built to mimic us, yet missing something essential. Their faces are smooth, emotionless, blank. We hear stories of alien encounters, beings with gray skin, no hair, no expression. Observers or invaders? We live in a surveillance society. The watchers are everywhere. In forests, in cities, even inside our homes. But who are they? Do they still have souls? And then there are the cosmic signs: red moons, strange eclipses, solar flares, sudden blackouts. The sky trembles, as if trying to speak. On a deeper level, the prophecy may be about something more profound. A world where spiritual confusion reigns and many follow ideologies that are brilliant, but soulless. Where people lose their hair, their connection to the natural, and their face, their true identity. The hairless people may not be a literal race. They may be what we become if we stray too far from what is real, sacred, and human. The warning is not just about who comes, but who we choose to become before the sky changes. Traditional Abenaki spiritual leaders don't focus on fear. They teach balance, preparation, and purification. To face the time of the hairless people, they offer this wisdom. 1. Return to the sacred fire. Reignite your connection to Creator, to the ancestors, and to the living elements. The sacred fire is more than flame, it is the spirit of prayer and purpose. Let it burn in your home, in your heart, and in your community. 2. Live close to nature. The forest is not just scenery, it is a protector. When strange beings walk the woods, those in harmony with animals, plants, and seasons will sense the disturbance before it becomes danger. Nature will whisper before it screams. 3. Protect the children. The hairless ones may appear harmless, helpful, even. But their goal is to reprogram the future. Guard your children. Keep them close to the old ways, stories, songs, ceremonies, and sacred play. 4. Use your voice and face. In a time of blank stares and silent watchers, your expression becomes resistance. Speak, pray, sing, tell stories. Your voice and your face are sacred tools that awaken memory and soul. 5. Discern spirits. Not all that glows is light. Not all that teaches brings wisdom. Sharpen your spiritual sight, learn to see with your heart. In a world of illusions, discernment is survival. This is the Abenaki way, to prepare in spirit, not panic. To meet the time of the hairless people with truth, tradition, and inner fire. The Abenaki prophecy is more than a myth. It is a mirror held up to our modern world. It challenges us to ask, have we allowed soulless things to walk among us? Have we become hairless, detached from our sacred, wild nature? Is the sky already changing, and have we even noticed? The hairless people may be literal or symbolic, physical or spiritual. But the warning is clear. They walk the forests when we forget who we are. This is not a prophecy of doom. It is a call to remember, to return to the fire, to protect what is sacred, to awaken our spirits before it is too late. Because once the sky truly changes, it may no longer be possible to find the path back. So listen, reflect, prepare. Reclaim the ceremonies, the stories, and the strength of the old ways. This is how we protect what still lives within us. Thank you for walking this path with us. Thank you for remembering the wisdom of the elders. And thank you for keeping the sacred flame alive. Stay grounded, stay awake, stay human.